So what's up guys, it's here by Nino or Quadigy, and today I have a video that I'm really excited to bring to you guys because finally, after so much time, so much patience and waiting and everything, we finally have the evidence of a new operation and its name. You know, we're currently in Operation First Strike, which is basically, the first season of Black Ops 4. Now we're headed into the second season, which is ending currently in about 4 days. The new season starts on Tuesday. And instead of seasons, we call them operations. The second operation is known as, you can see here, Operation Absolute Zero. As you can see there in the description, it says there will be a new specialist, new Blackout Updates, and new DLC weapons. Which I'm absolutely excited for. We needed something a little bit fresh, something to, spice things up a little bit. And let's hope that the new specialists and new weapons sound really, really fun. And also, if you guys didn't know, you guys got until 4 days, December 11th, to reach tier 200 to get that beautiful ICR Blinding Glory. So if you haven't done so already, try to grind to get there, or spend COD points if you're not going to make it there. If you really, really want that ICR Blinding Glory, I wouldn't advise it, but hey, there are some deals right now. If you go to your contraband and, at the bottom it says, you can buy packs of 5, 20, 25, and 50, something like that. Just check it out if you really, really need to. But anyway, let's talk about Absolute Zero. Let's talk about the new specialist. Treyarch has been teasing the new specialist recently on Twitter, as you can see with this image right here. He's holding some kind of grenade. A lot of people have been speculating that the new grenade is going to be some kind of EMP grenade, which I think is very, very viable. If you guys notice, in the actual game, there's no EMP kill streak. There's no way to absolutely destroy score streaks on the ground, like the Sentry Gun or the Mantis, without having like a rocket launcher or using your own specialist against it. So would you guys like an EMP grenade once again in Call of Duty? Especially if it wasn't spammed. If you guys remember during the Black Ops 2 days, the EMP was spammed like insanely. Like, that thing was just like, it was overpowered. The EMPs in BO2 were overpowered. You want an EMP like that, or would you want one that's just more, more for like certain situations? Because that's what I could see this EMP being used for certain situations, like when a score streak actually gets called in, to get rid of all the barricades, or the little guardian shield from a torque and a nuke townhouse or something. It could be used for certain situations like that. Or if somebody's using heat wave, I think you can EMP them to kind of stop them in that sense. Even though the 9-bang kind of like provides that kind of protection anyways. I think an EMP grenade would be really, really nice. What do you think the specialist weapon would be for this new specialist? It could be maybe even a death machine, or the Sparrow Rider thing, the Outrider from BO3, or the death machine, or it could even be Spectre. Who knows? But I don't think it's Spectre. It definitely doesn't look like a Spectre to me. So that's what we got so far anyways. It could also be a C4 instead of an EMP. If you guys think about it, there's no C4 specialist, and there's no C4 equipment either. So I can almost guarantee that we'll see C4 in the future in some kind of weird way. But hey, new specialist, be ready to be pissed off or love it. That's how the specialists are in this game. Either love them or you hate them. And me, I'm not too fond of them. Hey, but hey, more fun for me, I guess. So let me know what you guys think about the new specialist. What are your, I guess, circulations in your mind, your thoughts. Next, let's talk about the new Blackout Updates. Apparently, Hijacked has been teased a lot, and even famous football player slash soccer player Neymar has been teasing I was about to say the Titanic. Hijacked to be in Blackout. Hijacked is a classic BO2 map that everybody loves playing on. I would say I love playing on. I would say almost everybody did. It was a good map. And even got remastered in BO3 as Skyjacked. It definitely would fit in with the rest of this game, especially right up there near the construction site, because there's an empty coast, and it feels like something could fit there. So seeing Hijacked in Blackout would actually not be it wouldn't be a bad thing, I feel like. And it wouldn't be in the middle of the map, so I don't feel like adding Hijack to the game would be like a tilted towers like in Fortnite. It wouldn't make everybody flock there, which is a good thing. I still want the map to be pretty much even. I think they're being very careful with how they add new areas and new points of interest in Blackout. But yeah, that's what we know so far for a Blackout update. Maybe they'll add new equipment, new grenades in there. One of my subscribers on my chat recently told me that their game glitched out apparently, and they were able to see that tear gas was able to be selected in Blackout. I don't know how legit that claim is, you know. It was just a viewer saying that. He said that once, and I was asking him if he could provide proof, but he didn't respond after that, so he's probably fibbing. But what else do you think is being changed with Blackout? Let me know. Let me know what you think. Are 9 megs coming back? Because right now, concussion grenades are in Blackout. So I don't know how exactly they're gonna deal with more updates to the weapons. Maybe, I don't know. I don't know what else they can add to Blackout to make it more different. But I'm excited to see what else they do with Blackout, because I'm ready to give it a whirl and maybe upload some content of Blackout on the channel. And lastly, let's talk about the new DLC weapons. This is a really touchy subject because you know, we've seen how the signature weapons have been given out, and we have seen you know, how special orders are given out as well with the signature weapons. So far it doesn't look too good, you know what I mean? With the contraband tiers, you got to play a lot in order to get to tier 50, tier 100, tier 150, tier 200 for each of the specialists, or the signature weapons I should say. And people are saying it's really unfair. And actually, I also want to say this. Maybe it's not DLC weapons. Maybe it couldn't be DLC weapons. They say new weapons, but do they mean new weapon variants? New signature weapons? I really hope they kind of entice that as new weapons in both variants and actual DLC weapons, because signature weapons are cool enough, but we need some guns with different functions, if you know what I mean. You know, by this time, I believe World War II had gotten some DLC weapons, if I'm not mistaken. You know, they had the Sten. The Sten is something else. That one LMG, the GPMG 44, I think that was also came with the Winter Siege event. So we saw like 2 or 3 DLC weapons come with World War II by this time, around the Christmas time. So I'm really hoping that they mean DLC weapons and just not signature weapon variants. Because if we see a repeat of the contraband system where all we have to wait for are 4 signature weapon variants and 1 by luck that you have to get, then I feel like the public will be very pissed off. Adding DLC weapons into the mix of the contraband system will make people more want to grind, because the weapons aren't as spaced out. You know what I mean? If they could space it out so that like every 10 tiers or every 20 tiers you get a signature weapon or a DLC weapon, I feel like that would make more for a more rewarding grind. Plus, they added the daily tier skips, so I feel like people will be more inclined to grind and get on the game anyways, because they're inclined, or they're given that 1 free tier for getting a win every day. And if every season usually lasts around 50 days, so I believe, you know, at least a quarter of your battle pass will be completed, you know, your contraband stream or whatever. It's not a bad idea to add DLC weapons into the mix. As long as they don't pull anything too crazy with like making us spend COD points on the DLC weapons and worrying about that, then I'm all for it. But I'm really hoping they can recover from you know, all the criticism that they've been getting, you know, especially from creators like myself and many others in the Call of Duty community. They needed to redeem themselves. They need to redeem themselves and, you know, make DLC weapons more viable for more people in the community, so people can play around with them and actually enjoy this game more. You know, I believe that's what's really going to get Call of Duty back on its feet again. You know, it'll definitely add more hype to this game, because I've been talking to a lot of my friends. A lot of people have not been playing because they feel that there's a lack of, you know, they're kind of just bored already, and that's kind of sad to say. You know, Fortnite just came out with their new season, and some of my friends have gone to Fortnite to actually kind of play it. So I'm hoping that this update here will, you know, bring people back. You know, hoping this specialist is fun and not too annoying enough for people to, you know, come back to the game and enjoy themselves. Let me know what you think of all of this. You know, what DLC weapons do you guys want to see? I'm personally hoping for like maybe a new sniper, a new sniper to mess around with. They probably won't bring a new sniper just because they don't bring new snipers in the beginning of the game. It'll probably be like an AR, an SMG, and maybe an LMG. That's what I'm thinking. Or maybe it'll be one of each. You know, there's a lack of weapons in this game, and I feel like they could add a lot of weapons to this game to really, I guess, even the weapon count, I believe. Because so far we only have 3 LMGs, so I'm gonna guess an LMG is definitely coming this weekend or Tuesday. There's gonna be an LMG, and there's bound to be probably an SMG. I believe, anyways, because people love SMGs. You know, people love to rush around with SMGs, and with the fact that there's a lack of LMGs, there could be a thing like that. Actually, maybe LMGs and a tactical rifle. I want to see a tactical rifle as well, just because they're the weapon classes that have the least amount of weapons besides the shotguns. We could definitely see a shotgun in the future, but I don't think they will bring a shotgun in the beginning. Who knows what's gonna happen though? But yeah, let me know your thoughts. You know, speculate with me what you think about this update. How excited are you? Are you gonna be coming back to COD? You know, if you're playing Fortnite or whatever. And yeah, what else do you expect to see from this update on Tuesday? Weapon balances, new maps. They haven't said anything about new maps, so we don't know if that's confirmed. Really hope it's a new map as well, but only time will tell. But yeah, this has been Hero. Subscribe if you're new. Turn on post notifications. Like and subscribe if you're new. You know, if you haven't already, I should say. And yeah, just know that I really freaking love you all. Just wanted to bring this nice little update video and just kind of bring you my thoughts and you know, update about all the events that have been happening. So yeah, I'll see you guys all later. Stay amazing, stay humble, stay blessed. Bye. I love you all.